Hi, Bonnie.
Hi. Bonnie was definitely a free spirit and a friend of Phoebe's, who you find out sort of earlier on had that sort of, you know, free-for-all kind of attitude and would do anything. And so when Phoebe comes to Rachel to sort of say, hey, I think, you know, would you mind if I set Ross up with Bonnie?
Would it be okay with you if I set Ross up on a date?
And Rachel kind of remembers back to crazy, wacky Bonnie who, you know, shaved her head and just, she thought, that's not going to be a threat. I'll sign off on that.
Which one is Bonnie again? You remember her from my birthday party 2 years ago? She's, yeah, like average height, medium build, bald.
Oh, that's fine.
And then when you meet Bonnie, she obviously has hair and is a semi-normal person with a sense of humor, and Rachel doesn't like that from the start.
Oh, Rach, this is Bonnie.
Hi. This is Bonnie? This is Bonnie? You're Bonnie?
She kind of sees Bonnie as a little bit of a threat, even though she and Ross are not together. My memory of getting cast on Friends, well, first of all, Matthew Perry and I were really close friends when he was auditioning for the show. And it was right around the same time I was auditioning for the Brady Bunch movie. And I remember we were both flying to Las Vegas to a friend's birthday party on the days that we had our final callbacks, me for the Brady Bunch movie and Matthew for Friends. Our friends had gone ahead of us, and so we were the ones catching the later flight. And I just remember us both chatting about it and how cool it would be if we got these roles, which we both ended up getting, which was pretty exciting. Kind of seeing that process through and through having a friend on the show, I got to meet a lot of the actors on the show with him, and I didn't even have to audition. I'd already done the Brady Bunch and had a little work under my belt, and I got the call saying, hey, do you want to do an arc on Friends, like a few episodes of Friends? And I said, absolutely, hands down. I don't even need to read it. Just yes, 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 of course. And then I got the scripts.
You want to touch it?
And saw that I had to not only shave my head and be bald, but be in a bra and a bikini top and in front of the most beautiful people on television. So it was like, couldn't I have gotten one where I was clothed and with hair?
I think I brought back half of the beach in my hair. It was so much easier when I used to shave my head.
But to their credit, I mean, Jennifer, Courtney, Lisa, they're like, you look so beautiful bald. I look like an alien, and I had a lot of hair then too, so it was packing all of my hair into the bald cap, which sort of made my head grow even bigger.
Come on, touch it.
So I had to just sort of swallow my pride and go for it, and it was so much fun. And they could not have been kinder and more loving.
Hey! Guys, the water is great. You should really go in.
We obviously had to pre-tape those scenes because they would shoot in front of an audience, and they didn't have enough time for me to get from having hair into the bald cap. So we pre-taped those scenes, and it was a good, like, 2.5, 3 hours of getting everything in and kind of making it look seamless in certain areas. I would say the funniest moment, I think there were two funny moments, at least for my character. She and Ross show up at the beach, and they're playing strip poker, and she immediately kind of jumps in and takes off her top.
Cool, I'll catch up.
And I think that's sort of the beginning of you realizing, oh, this person is a little wacky and something might happen. That's probably where Rachel's seed gets planted. But I love the shot where Bonnie's come out from having a swim and Rachel's sitting outside and she's kind of drying her hair off, and you see the look, plotting look on Rachel's face where she kind of looks and says, yeah, you looked great bald.
You know, I gotta tell you, I just loved your look when you were bald.
Really? Oh. She's starting to work her little plan. And then, of course, the reveal when she comes down the stairs.
Hey, everybody.
Wow!
And David's reaction, Ross's reaction, was priceless, because I don't think he was expecting it either. I look back at it now, and I'm so glad I did it. though there's not a day that goes by where people don't tell me that that episode has been on. The best is getting it from my kids' friends because, you know, now they're watching the show for the first time. And my daughter will say, "Oh, Megan just said she saw you on Friends." We're bald on Friends. Like, my kids haven't even seen it yet, but all of their friends will reach out and say, "I saw your mom on Friends," because it's this next generation is watching the show now too. So it's fairly often that I get that. And it's always my favorite, "Did you really shave your head?" No.
Strip Happy Days game?
I think Friends is still beloved because at the core, it really is a sort of coming of age show about friendship and told through the most hilarious circumstances. And really, you know, at the time, that style of comedy and writing was so new and fresh, but it's remained. I mean, I think each of those characters had such specific voices in the show that somebody out there could relate to. Yeah, and I think that still resonates. I know it's happening with my daughter and her friends, and you know, they're teenagers now, so it's clearly gonna be around for a long time.